Can you try or should I start solving? Can I?
I'm trying right now, sir.
Okay. Mhm. See, that is, I am taking the elements. Here is I am writing step number 1. Here I am writing step number 2, step number 3, step number 4. Element is what is there, iron is there, and oxide is there, means iron oxide. Fe, if you are writing, that is how much? 69.94 percentage, and here is there 30.06 percentage. So it is gram, means 69.94 gram, and here is 30.06 gram. Here is step number 3. If I will go, that is mole we are calculating. So 69.94 upon here mass they have given how much? 56. And here is N is equal to 30.06, and mass is given how much? Oxygen is 16. Number of mole, you see how much you are going to get. Okay, how much mole you are going to get? Can you guess how much mole is coming? Here in this case 1.25 is coming, and here is 1.88 is coming. Can you see this one? Are you getting the same number, same mole?
Yes.
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 Okay. Now we are dividing the lowest ratio. We need the lowest ratio, na? Lowest ratio. So lowest ratio means we have to divide all the moles with a smaller mole. So 1.25. Out of these two, which one is smaller? Can you guess? Out of 1.25 mole and 1.88, which is the smaller one?
1.25.
Hello? 1.25. So here I am dividing 1.25, and here is 1.88 divided by 1.25. So it is going to be 1. This is going to be 1.5. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
See, this is the fraction. This is fraction. So we are talking about, if it is the fraction, so we have to calculate lowest whole number ratio. Lowest whole number ratio. If it is fraction, we can do in the lowest whole number ratio. So 1.5 multiplied by 2, it is going to be 3. And 1, if you are dividing 1, so another one, both you need to divide with the same number. So it is going to be 2. Can you understand this one? Step number 5.
Yes, I already got the formula. I got Fe 203.
Acha, okay. So you are saying that is Fe2O3. This formula you got. Okay. So means empirical concept of empirical formula you
Yes.
got to know. Yes, Yanu? Yes. Okay. So can I change the topic,
Yes.
or should I give you the problem?
You already gave me the
Tell
problem,
me.
and I'm clear, so you can move on.
Okay. Now, we are going for the limiting reagent. Limiting reagent. What is meaning of limiting reagent? Can you tell me? Limiting reagent. Yeah.
It's the compound that runs out first, kind of. It's the reactant that runs out first.
Oh, good. Great. So limiting reagent means the reagent, okay, the reagent which gets consumed, which gets consumed, first, which gets consumed first in a chemical reaction. Chemical reaction, and what they are going to do, chemical reaction, and the point they are saying, gets consumed first in a chemical reaction, and the word which I want to write, that is and, limits the amount of product form, limits the amount of product form, limit the amount of product form, limit the amount of product form is called limiting reagent. Form is called limiting reagent. Is called limiting reagent. Getting this point, my, are you be able to understand? Suppose, suppose example I am explaining the general example. You are, suppose you are distributing price to someone, you are distributing price to someone, and you need to distribute price in pair. Price should be in pair. I know price always should be in pair. Okay, and what the price is decided, that you are distributing the book and pen. Book and pen. Now book and pen, if you are to book and pen, if you are combining book and pen, so you are getting the combining one price. It is converting, that is how many price? One price. Suppose you are having the 50 book and 100 pen, and this is the in pair. No, book and pair, this is the compulsory. Price should combine in the form of this. Now we are having book and pen. Book and pen. Tell me, how many student, how many person will get, how many person will get in pair? How many? How many person will going to get pair in pair?
50.
50. It means that is which is limiting. Why not 100? Which is limiting? Out of book and pen, which is limiting the
The
price?
book.
Book. So whichever is limiting, that is, it is called, that is limiting reagent. Anything is little in number, that is called limiting reagent. And one is the excess one. This is called what is called excess reagent. This is called excess reagent. Can you understand this, the concept of the limiting reagent and excess reagent? Okay. Now we need to solve the problems. Okay. So first of all, you should know the steps to solve. Okay. Okay. Can I erase this one? Can I?
Yeah.
See, steps to calculate limiting reagent. Steps to calculate. Okay. Step to calculate limiting reagent. LR means limiting reagent. Limiting reagent and amount of product form. Amount of product form. Amount of product form. Is the full screen is visible, no?
Yes.
Otherwise, it must not be like that. My image is coming on a screen under the word. So,
No, no, no.
okay, you can minimize that one. Na? Okay, steps to calculate limiting reagent. So, step number one. Step number one. Okay, calculate. Calculate. What is they are saying? Calculate number of moles. Number of moles of each reagent. Of each reagent. Calculate number of moles of each reagent. Step number two. Divide the divide the obtained mole divide the obtained moles with what? Stoichiometric coefficient. Stoichiometric coefficient of that element. Coefficient of that element. Okay, that
Yeah.
element you have to divide. Step number three. The value of that is coming list. Whichever is coming list is limiting reagent. Is what is they are saying? Limiting reagent. Getting my point? Whichever is value, the value of that is coming list is limiting reagent. Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Fourth one. Fourth one, what they are saying? Use the mole of that limiting reagent. That limiting reagent. Use the mole of that limiting reagent. Okay, reagent for further calculation. For further calculation. For further calculation. Use the mole of that limiting reagent for further calculation. Firstly, you can write down this one up to here so that I will move on the questions. Okay. Done.
Yes, done.
Okay. Hmm. Mhm, mhm. Wait, let me check the limiting reagent first. Problems. Okay, I got the problem. I am erasing this one. I'm writing the question. I'll share you the question. Some question I will share you in the night time. 2 mole of carbon, very easy, reacts with, react REACT. 2 mole of carbon reacts with 16 gram oxygen. Okay, 2 mole carbon. Better you can write 32. Here is no, 24. 24 gram carbon. Otherwise, you can confuse. 24 gram carbon react with 16 gram oxygen to give CO2. To give CO2. Okay. Calculate amount of CO2 form. Calculate amount of CO2 form. Okay. Have you purchased any book for the IV chemistry first year?
Not yet. I don't know which one.
Okay. Okay. If you want a PDF, I will say I shared you. You check that one PDF one book I shared you. I have so many book, but that is preferred one is that one which I have shared. Okay.
Okay.
Now, 24 gram. Now, step number one I am writing. Step number one. Balance equation I am writing. Balanced equation. Let us write the balance equation so that you can understand. So carbon plus oxygen. It is going to be CO2, right? Now, step number two, I'm changing step number two. So I am calculating the moles. So N carbon, moles of carbon means what? Given mass upon molar mass. N oxygen, this is given mass upon molar mass. Now, how many gram carbon is there? 24. Atomic mass of carbon, do you know what is atomic mass? Carbon of 12, oxygen 16. So how much is there? Here is 24 by 12. And here is how much is there? 16 by 32. So how much is coming? This one 2 mole. Here is coming 0.5 mole. 0.5 mole. Right. Now step number 3. Step number 3. Ratio. Divide by what we are going to divide by coefficient. Okay. We are dividing by coefficient. So if you are dividing by coefficient, so both is having coefficient, you can check. That is, here is also 1 and here is also 1 and here is also 1. So what you need to do, divide by the 1 only. 2 by 1, it is going to be 2, and 0.5 by 1, it is going to be 0.5. Which is the least value, NASA? Which is least value? Which is the least value? Tell me.
The 0.5.
0.5. So out of 0.5 and 2, which is the limiting reagent?
0.5.
Limiting reagent. This is the limiting reagent is 0.5. Means which mole we have to consider? This mole we have to consider. Means 16 gram given. It means how many mole given? 0.5 mole. Yes or no? 16 gram means 0.5 mole. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Now see. Amount they are asking. So here I am asking 1 mole O2, 1 mole O2 gives how many mole? 1 mole CO2, 1 mole CO2. This is what according to equation. According to equation. So according to equation, if you see, here is 1 mole O2 is there and 1 mole CO2 is forming. Yes or no? Yes
Yeah.
or no?
I have one
Okay.
question. Why do you do 16 divided by 32?
Mole we are calculating na 16 gram oxygen given, and oxygen given, if you talk about oxygen,
Oh, okay,
so
got
here is
it. Yeah.
this is so 1 mole is giving here is 1 mole O2 giving 1 mole CO2. So if I will go other way, what I am taking according to available, according to available available limiting reagent. So how much is there? 0.5 mole is there. Therefore 0.5 mole, okay, O2 gives how many mole CO2? So 0.5 mole CO2, 0.5 mole CO2. Yes or no? Because 1 mole means 1 mole. 1 mole O2 means 1 mole CO2. So 0.5 means 0.5. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
So now amount for amount for amount for amount. NCO2 is equal to mass. Which mass? Gram mass. I know gram mass, or you can also write that is given mass. Okay, given mass or the gram mass, both are same. Gram mass upon what we can write, that is molar mass. Molar mass. Okay, gram mass. Okay, so
Mhm.
NCO2, how many molar you got? That is 0.5. And gram mass you need, you know, gram mass, that is gram mass means amount need. What is molar mass of CO2, NASA? Carbon is 12, oxygen is 16 multiplied by 2, 12 plus 32. How much will come? 44. Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Mm-hmm.
44. Okay. Now 0.5 and 44. What you can do there? Can I change the page? Can I change the page?
Yeah.
Okay, so 0.5 is equal to amount, amount upon 44. So amount of CO2, amount of CO2, how much is there? 0.5 into 44. 0.5 means 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 44. So how much is coming? 22 grams CO2 will produce. Little bit tough, but you can understand this one. Can you understand this? Or
Mm-hmm.
very tough?
No, I
Are
understand.
understood? Okay, good, 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 good. Write down this one.
Um.
Okay, NASA, I have the another class. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
already today I
Yeah.
am running late. So I am going to. Oh, no, already they have sent the link. So
Yeah. Yeah.
can I end the session now?
It's already been an
I will
hour.
share surely. I'll share you the problem based on the empirical. Okay, so empirical formula and this concept, limiting reagent. I will share you the problem. You try to solve that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Bye. Take care. Take care. Na?
Perfect. Thank you. Bye.
Wait.